I'm joined now by Casey Wasserman, a super sports agent. You run largest independent sports agency, Wasserman, and you're just today announcing a new division called The Collective. It's focused on female athletes. Tell us about this new division.
Well, I think it starts with we've got incredible female leadership in the company. Elizabeth Lindsay, Thayer Lavia, Lindsay Kagawa, who are some of the most talented executives in the industry, who have really pushed our company forward. And we represent some of the greatest athletes in the world, 150 female athletes, and we advise big global brands on how they connect with consumers, and obviously women are an incredibly important part of that consumer base. And so taking that expertise, that leadership, to bring it all together so that we can speak to the scale that's required in the world today under one banner, taking advantage of all our assets.
So you worked with Nike and helping them deal with their issues around not continuing to pay their athletes when they're pregnant. And this was something that became a huge issue for Nike and has sort of become a touch point for the industry. What was your role in that, and what do you think that whole issue is going to mean for female athletes going forward?
Well, look, Lindsay Kagawa-Colas, who represents an incredible group of athletes, was negotiating a contract for one of our clients, a shoe deal renewal, and brought it to my attention that, pregnancy was treated very similarly to other injuries for athletes. And to her credit, she brought up the point. She pushed hard on it. I helped where I had obviously relations with Nike, and to Nike's credit, a year and a half ago, they made a change in that contract. I think what happened afterwards is Nike didn't go about talking about it in the way they probably should have, but they did the right thing with the clients. Our leadership position, I believe, in the industry allowed us to push that forward, and frankly, it's a great thing that we did for the client.
Now, you represent about half of the women's soccer team, including Megan Rapinoe, and it seems to be like there's a moment right now happening. How would you describe the response to the soccer team's win and what that's going to mean for your business going forward in terms of sponsorships and new media deals?
Well, let's start with they're an incredible group of women who have been the most dominant soccer team maybe in the world for the last 20 years, let alone women's soccer. They are a dominant soccer team, period. And then they are an incredible group of athletes, and they are an incredible group of leaders in our world. And so to win at this moment in time is incredible. To have leadership on that team like Megan and Alex Morgan and others, to really be an incredible voice. I mean, the way they have handled this entire process, this entire situation, is really to be commended. And our job is to serve them in every way we can, which is about creating more opportunity, more awareness, more avenues for them to be leaders. And they're an incredible group.
For you, as an agent looking to make sponsorship deals for them, do you think that these athletes now are seen as having an audience and a fan base that's much bigger than just women and young girls?
I certainly hope so, because they do. I mean, they captivated this country. The country of France was completely engaged in the Women's World Cup, to their credit. And walking around Sun Valley here, I can't tell you how many people, the first question they ask me, how many of the players do you represent? Who do you represent? Do you represent Megan? It's incredible, and I hope the world recognizes how powerful they can be.
They've been very focused on equal pay and the fact that they are getting paid less than the men, even though they're generating more revenue and have higher ratings. What's going to change that?
I mean, it's an untenable position for U.S. soccer. They should be paid absolutely equally as the men, period. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't even know why it's a conversation. They are an incredible group of athletes. They have 4 stars on their jersey. They are the model of success in every way, and they deserve equal pay. It shouldn't even be a conversation. The fact that we're talking about it and that they have to win a World Cup to really make it a thing is crazy. This should have been done a long time ago, and shame on U.S. soccer for not doing more.
So how soon do you think that'll be?
I mean, if you'd asked me, I would have said the day they brought it up, they should have, and made it a public issue, it should have been done. So every day is one day too long.
And so what's next for women in sports? Now that the World Cup is over, we're still seeing some phenomenal female athletes play at Wimbledon right now. What's the sort of next big thing that's going to continue to raise the profile of some of your clients?
Well, I think it's important that the league structures or the competitive environments continue to succeed and thrive. So the WNBA, which season is going on right now, in its 20th year, doing incredible things for women's sports, women athletes. My daughter looks up to WNBA players. That league needs to continue to grow and have the support, not just of NBA owners, but of the larger community. Obviously, you have the Olympics in 2020, where there are more women on Team USA than men. They win more medals than the U.S. men, and they are the kind of people you would want your kids to be. So whether it's Katie Ledecky, or some of our great track stars, you're going to see incredible performances by U.S. women in Tokyo, and we need to continue to create opportunities for them to have every chance to achieve the success that they do on the field, off the field.
Fascinating time for the sports business. Thanks so much for taking time to talk to us today.